I'm Dale from the Santa Sells Houses team, and today in our Realtor review, we are reviewing. Okay, today we are at Fanshawe Conservation Area. It is looked after and maintained by the Upper Thames River Conservation Authority. Right behind, well, behind you guys, where I'm looking right now is Fanshawe Lake and the reservoir, and directly behind me is the Thames River. So we're in the northeast end of London right now, just off Clark Road and Huron Street. This dam, so I'm actually standing beside Fanshawe Dam right now. It was constructed between 1950 and 1952. The power that is generated by this hydroelectric dam here can actually power up to 300 homes. It was built because back in the 40s and, well, even back into the 1800s, the Thames River, especially in the spring with the thaw and the runoff, would flood, and it would flood downtown London, parts of Blackfriars area, especially near Harris Park. Little known fact too, about 30 stories below me, there is a maintenance tunnel that goes through this entire dam. So they use that to monitor the condition of the dam, make sure there's no leakage. There are 6 doors on the dam that they raise and lower, depending on how much water they want to let through. Each one weighs 37 tons, so it's a pretty substantial piece of infrastructure that we've got here. They also have a trail system here. So around Fanshawe Lake, there is 20 kilometers of trail. People use it for walking, hiking, running, biking, all year round. We just saw 3 guys on fat bikes with the big wide tires on them go by. It's 20 kilometers long. You can run it in approximately 2 to 3 hours. You can hike it in 5 to 6 hours. You can bike it in about 1.5 to 2 hours, give or take. Plus there's some side trails as well off of that 20 kilometers. So there's about an additional 4 kilometers of walking trails throughout the park as well. Right now we're standing on the Tamarack Trail. It is a 1.3 kilometer, very flat terrain. So it's easy for people of all abilities. This would be a beginner and very easy level type hike. 1.3 kilometers, you could probably do the whole thing in 20 to 30 minutes tops, filled with all these tamarack trees. In the winter, in the snow covering, it's beautiful. Fanshawe Conservation Area also has camping. So you can book spots. Actually, reservations just opened this week. So you can start reserving camping spots. They have permanent spots here for residents that stay here through the open months of May 1st to mid-October that have mobile homes parked here. And then you can also just get camping sites for your pop-up trailer or for your tents. There's no swimming allowed in the lake. However, they do have a swimming pool on the campgrounds as well that you can use. Other than those activities, what is there to do out here? There's a lot of people come out here to go rowing, canoeing, kayaking, some small sailboats. The Canadian women's Olympic team actually used to train here on Fanshawe Lake, and Western University rowing team still does train here. There is bird watching, bird feeding. There's all kinds of people that come out here with their cameras, their binoculars. I think I read over 150 species of birds around this area. So out here at Fanshawe Conservation Area, there's some popular bird feeding areas. So right now we're just on the north side of Fanshawe Dam, just off the main road here. There's a lot of chickadees and nuthatches that come by. They'll eat right out of the palm of your hand, as a few already have. It's the first time I've ever done this. They're hungry. They're pretty tame, and they're not shy of people. There's a few other areas near the main parking lot as well that people will feed them as well, so it's less of a hike if you're not able to walk very far by the Tamarack Trail. So it's a very popular area to come and see, hawks, owls, eagles, blue jays, cardinals, chickadees, all kinds that I've never even heard of. Probably big bird hangs out here too when we're not looking. There's also the Kinsman Sugar Bush on the east side of Fanshawe Lake, where in the springtime they will they just create maple syrup out of the maple trees. But no, they've tapped the trees, and they use that as a fundraiser for their Kinsman group as well. They sell pancakes and maple syrup, and it's delicious, trust me. People come out here, again, all year round. They come out here to fish. Right now, I can see 4 or 5 people out ice fishing right now. So there is perch, bass, pike. This area, Fanshawe Conservation Area, is actually part of a much larger system as well, called the Thames Valley Trail. So it actually runs from like Delaware, out that area, up to St. Mary's. So it's 110 kilometers long in total. So you can hike all the way from Delaware and slightly beyond, up through London, Thorndale, up to St. Mary's. Be a pretty good hike. You can also canoe that whole section as well. Obviously with a dam here and a few other obstacles, there are a few portage spots where you have to get out. So no matter what activity you're into, there's something here for you to check out. So once again, this has been Dale with the Santa Sells Houses team from Fanshawe Conservation Area.